Hello guys, welcome again to mathematics learning video with me, Miss Diana. In this learning video, we're gonna cover one subtopic entitled the properties of the roots of a quadratic equation. Okay, in the previous video, we have learned about the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is minus b positive and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And we also have learned how to derive that formula. From the formula, we can also have the formula for each factors. As we have known before that for the quadratic equation, the solution for the quadratic equation maximal, there are two solutions. We can call it x1 and x2. So x1, we just take the positive sign here. As we have known before that the quadratic formula have positive and minus sign here. So for the first factors or one of the factors, we just need to take the positive sign, and for the other formula of other factor, we just take the minus sign here. So this is the formula for each factors of quadratic equation. And the objective of this video is we're gonna find the formula of the addition, the subtraction, and the multiplication of both factors by using this formula. Okay, let's find the formula for the addition of those factors. So we'll have here x1 plus x2. x1, we rewrite this minus b positive the square root of this is actually the discriminant. Okay, later on we're gonna talk about the discriminant, so just write b squared minus 4ac, the long version. Actually, we can just write this by d, big D stands for the discriminant, but because we haven't learned that, yeah, that's okay, just put it like that. And then 2a, and then a positive minus b negative the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, because in here we have two fractions with the same denominator, actually we can just operate the nominator of those fractions. Okay, in here we have positive the square root of this, and in here we have minus the square root of the same thing. Actually, we can simplify this equals to 0, and then we operate this minus b and minus b. We have minus 2b over 2a. So we can simplify this by divide the nominator and the denominator with 2. So we'll have here minus b over a. And here we have had x1 plus x2 equals to minus b on a. So actually we can know what is the value of the addition of the factors of the quadratic equation just by minus b on 2. Without we know first what is x1 and what is x2, actually we can know the value of the addition of both factors. Okay, now for x1 minus x2. x1 minus x2, now we'll rewrite this minus b positive the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, and then minus, in here minus b minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Actually, this minus, we can distribute this minus into this and this, into this element. So if I distribute this, actually this becomes positive and this becomes positive, and this is positive also. Okay, let's operate the nominator because we have the common denominator here. In here we have minus b and positive b. Actually we can just simplify this. They equals to 0, and then in here we have the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and in here we also the square root of b squared minus 4ac. This is ac, so we'll have to the square root of b squared minus 4ac. This is ac, yeah, okay. And then over to a. Okay, in here we have the square root of b squared minus 4ac over, yeah, we divide this by 2 over a. Okay. Now we've got the formula for x1 minus x2, which is the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by a. Okay, now actually we can have the value of x1 minus x2 by just applying this formula without knowing first the value of each factor. So we can use this. Okay, now the last thing about x1 times x2. The next thing we're gonna derive this formula x1 times x2. We're gonna put in here later on. Okay, now let's write first x1 times x2. And then let's rewrite this formula. For x1 it is minus b positive the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and then over 2a we multiply it with minus b negative the square root of b squared minus 4ac. This is 2b squared. Okay, and then we divide all by 2a here. Okay, now as we have known that if we have the multiplication of the fraction, for example a over b times c over d, then we multiply the numerator with the numerator ac and denominator with the denominator. So in here we have bd. Okay, so in here we have to multiply this one by one. So minus b with minus b, because we have two elements here, two elements here and two elements here, so we have like 4 times multiplication. B minus b with minus b is b squared, and then minus b with a minus b the square root of this thing. Okay, then we'll have positive b the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and then this time this minus b the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Then actually we can simplify this, become 0, and then here the square root of this time minus the square root of this, it is minus, we just take out the square root, minus b squared minus 4ac, because we have the same thing here, so the square root will be disappeared. Okay, now over 4a squared. Okay, let's rewrite this b squared, we remove this, and then this minus we multiply into the bracket, so minus b squared positive 4ac over 4a squared. In here we can get rid of this b squared, they cancel out each other, and the rest of it is 4ac 4a squared. Here also we can simplify this 4 and this a, so the final answer is c over a. So this is the final answer of x1 times x2. So this is the formula of the factor multiplication, which is c over a. So here we have got the formula of the addition, subtraction, and multiplication of quadratic factors. For the multiplication, it is minus b over a. For the subtraction, it is the square root of b squared minus 4ac over a. And for the multiplication, it is c over a. Okay, for the next video, please check the next video. In the next video, we're gonna cover how to use this to solve the problem.